Good morning, y'all. It's Tabby Toe. And yes, my throat still is itchy, but like every day, by the time it was time to leave work, my throat would be killing me. And then when I got home, it was like I was hoarse and it was crazy. But y'all, I passed. I went and I got my license to drive a fork truck, and they wanted me to go to gross. You hear that? The kitty overate because we took her away her food last night. Because she threw up last night too. Y'all don't get a cat. I don't care how cute they are when they're kittens. It ain't worth it, trust me. Gross. Give me a second. What she does when we take away her food, after she throws up, because the food's whole, she goes in there and drinks a lot of water. And then this morning, I got up, took my medicine, went in there, got her food, and what did she do? She overeats after drinking a bunch of water and goes over to the steps, or in front of the steps, in that area. That's where I heard it. And she throws up. So I'll let her daddy clean it up when he wakes up. It's pretty early. I woke up like at 7 o'clock, a little before 7, but I went back to bed after I brushed my teeth, took my mouth guard out. I laid there, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to get up, because I got to catch up on my show before it goes out. Well, I guess we can keep it on now that I have a job, right? We'll see. But this is the show I'm catching up on. I'm on season 7. There's 8 seasons, so I'm not too far behind, but you know. So yeah, that's the show I'm watching on TLC. And I just think it's funny. Kitty, if you go in there and eat again, I'm taking your food away. Let me go look. Give me a second. Or come with me. This is what you have to deal with, y'all. You have a cat, and she lives to be 16. You know, that's the end of their lifespan. 16 to 18. We Googled it. So it's probably just her saying, hey, I ain't got much longer to live, and that's why I do this. She just went and hid under the table. She knows what I'm about to do. I'm taking her food away. She ain't gonna come in here, eat the rest of her food, and throw up again. That's not how it's gonna work. And she knows I'm in business, so she goes and hides under the kitchen table. Cause I'm like, Kitty, and then she'll go hide. And this is what I do. I put the plate that was underneath her bowl on top, and now she can't eat. Y'all should have seen the morning sky this morning. It was so pretty. It was all different colors, pink and purplish and orange and yellow. And God is so good, y'all. And I can't believe some people don't believe in God. Because, I mean, there's things that happen. I mean, it's crazy, honestly. Because, I mean, it's obvious that He exists. And He got me through the week, y'all. I was an adult and I drove in the big city. I don't like cities. I don't like to drive in traffic. That traffic was horrible, though. Especially Thursday and Friday. I sat there and sat there. It was horrible. I tried to get off the interstate, go another way, and that was traffic. But yeah, I'm just so glad I don't have to go all the way down there anymore. I can just go to the building I'm supposed to go to now. But my first real full day is on Monday, because I had to go through training, and they call it academy. But I passed the academy. But like I said, they wanted me to go to the actual building I'm going to work in on Thursday. Or on Thursday, they told me they wanted me to go on Friday. And I was like, I don't want to, because I didn't want it to mess up my weekend, because being on second shift, you know, and I just thought, I just want to start fresh, you know, fresh week on second shift, even though I don't want second shift. I was hoping that I was such a good worker and such a good fork truck driver, they would just move any days, but he said that's not how it works. It's what the plant needs, so I gotta wait 3 months. But I did get to meet the first shift supervisor dude, and he was really cool, and he told me that he would remember my name, and after a couple months. So hopefully it's just 2 months that I have to wait to go on first shift to actually see my husband, because it's going to be hard working second shift, my husband on day shift, but it's probably a good thing for a marriage. You don't see each other, so you love each other more, or you miss each other. And I'm sorry about my throat, I can't help it. But hopefully this pollen's almost done doing its thing, and then I'll be back to normal. I'm just glad it didn't fully blown, giving me a cold like it usually does. But I ate English muffins all week with bacon, so I was definitely over bacon. I ran out on Thursday, so I didn't make one Friday, because I was going to make a sausage one, but that's what I'm going to do today, because I've got 2 muffins left. So I'm going to make a sausage, egg, and cheese, and then I'm going to give one to my husband if he wants it. But I don't know if he likes English McMuffins. I always say McMuffins, but it's not. I'm not a McDonald's. It's just muffin. Let's see. I got to go to the store today, y'all. And I got paid my old hotel job. My last paycheck, I got paid yesterday. So I get to... I gotta get more blue jeans for work, because we can wear blue jeans, and we can also wear khakis, so I'll probably buy a few khakis, just because they're thinner, and they're more breathable than jeans. And I think they did say you can ask your supervisor if you can wear shorts, but I'll probably just go Monday and see what people's wearing, and then I'll wear shorts. But I'm pretty sure they did say the fork truck drivers can wear shorts, so that's a plus. I do want to buy a few more blue jean shorts, because the only 2 pair I've got, one's a little dark blue, and the other one's a light blue. Well, really, it's not even a dark blue. It's like a light, like one of them's like light, and then one of them's light. So I need some dark ones for work, because I don't want to get oil and, crud on them. I'm so sorry for clearing my throat all the time. I know that's annoying to watch and listen to, and I'm sorry about that. But I think I'm going to cook some of those little round hash rounds that's in the freezer. I'm going to air fry them, and then I'm going to make me sausage muffins, and then I'll see if Wes wants to wake up and eat one as well. If not, I can always make him a biscuit or 2 biscuits. He's got to work in our yard, and he's got to finish up his mama's yard today. So he'll probably be doing that when I go shop. I definitely need to get groceries, y'all. You want to go look? It's pretty bad. And I have to wipe out my fridge again. It's nasty in there. I don't know how it got so nasty. I mean, that one side, of course it got nasty because of the milk. Alright, so some things that happened this week. I was an adult. I drove where I had to drive in the big city with all the traffic. I've already told you that. Something we had to do, because you know how we spent all that money on West Shore homes? Well, my husband's shower was leaking and everything, and he had to call them, and it went back and forth. They would leave a message, because they would call him when he was at work, and they finally came Wednesday this week. They fixed his shower. So what the boys did, or those men, when they came, sorry it's dark in here, So they had to reseal the bottom of this because they didn't put the seal on it like they were supposed to. You know, the little caulk or whatever, so it wouldn't drip. Or it was leaking out, like water would come out every time he'd shower. And then this right here was loose. He was just hanging by a thread. But they fixed it, and he was finally able to take a shower in it last night. He's been using my shower all week, so that was fun. Because he don't clean well after a shower. Because when I get out of my shower, I wipe everything down with my towel after I dry off, because I don't want the water spots, and he didn't do a well job, so I'm glad he's got his own shower again. But I do need to go in. You see the crud on the glass? It's just a little bit, but you know, I'm OCD and clean freak, so I gotta go in probably today and clean that up. But other than that, bada bing, his shower is fixed. And that is all that happened in here this week. Well, I don't see anything on the steps, so it must have just been a dry heave that she did. Or like a gag. But hey, that's a good thing. I'll still put her food away anyway. Because she overeats too fast. She's supposed to make it last most of the day. And she don't. Let's go in here and I'll show you. Kitty cat. Mischievous kitty. Oh, we've been eating these all week, y'all. Let me show you. Milky Way bars and Snicker bars ice cream. These are the ones I bought, and Wes wanted these. But I ate this for the first time. I've never had the Milky Way, and it was even better than the Snickers. So yeah. But these are the crispy crowns is what I was talking about. I'm going to cook this morning. But I'm going to show you how empty our poor little fridge is. Definitely time for some groceries. I finally got rid of them pickles too. My one little pickle I had left in that jar, I got rid of it when I made those hamburgers. I sliced it up, ate it like that. But I've only got one of these left. I ate them all week with that container of chicken. Ran out on Thursday and ate one of my little 90-second meals I showed you that's in the cabinet. Still got some cheese. This bad boy was like $7. Ain't that crazy? It was like $6 and some change. Probably $7. Because it was like $8 and some change, and I got a 99-cent bottle of water and some cheese. So this cheese is expensive. It's good though. I still haven't used this daggum thing, so I definitely need to use that this week for a supper or a lunch idea. But that's all that's in my drawers. He's got his nasty bologna. And I still got some eggs. Let's look and see how many. I think this one's broke, so it's like stuck in there. Wait, this one right here broke because I couldn't get it out. Wow, it's making a weird noise, y'all. But yeah, I got a lot. 1, 2, 3. I got plenty for this week, probably. I might buy a small container. This is Wes's mama's. She always has these at her house, and he went to visit her, and he brought one back. But I'm gonna put that over there because I gotta clean this. But there's even crud on this side. See that crusty crust? Yeah, I gotta clean that. He's only got 2 and not even a half of a 2-liter left, so I definitely gotta get some 2 liters. He needs some more work cokes. And I definitely do too. I'm completely out. Let's clean this fridge, y'all. I gotta wash the few plastic and whatnot of my dishes, if I can think of the word. And I gotta put these away because I'll wash them in the dishwasher. But I took them out. I didn't wash this. This is what he uses to drain the water filter in our fridge. Because sometimes it makes a loud noise when you're getting water. So if he lets it go a couple times, it'll go away. And the reason why I've got so many green beans is because I was supposed to make the green beans at Easter dinner at the in-laws. But then I thought, you know, I told my husband, I'm like, they ain't gonna like my green beans. They're gonna, because my green beans actually has flavor. Because they don't know, they're not that great of cooks. Like, they just don't put a lot of seasoning and flavor because they're worried about their blood sugar and their cholesterol, and, you know, they're older. So anyways, I was like, we're just going to eat them ourselves. And I put my rice in the noodle thing, so it is what it is to keep it fresher. But that's what our little cabinet's looking like. Pretty bad. And we bought barbecue sauce, and we'd already had some, so that's just extra. I just read the back of them taters, and it said air fry for 400 start. So let's preheat, and then this is what we air fry. And since I have money, I can finally order those little things off Amazon that I want, so I don't have to use this little cheap thing. And you can clearly tell I'm not supposed to use it, but this is all I have to protect my counters. Even though my counters are El Cheapo, I want better countertops, better cabinets. I mean, my cabinets look good, but if you're really close, you could tell it's not real cherry wood. And yeah, eventually, and then I'll eventually get backsplash for this, and a new sink, new accessories. And if y'all don't know what hard water is, this is what it is. You see the white? That's not good. That's hard water for you. It's nasty, and that's why I don't like drinking this water, because it tastes like a swimming pool, and it has all the chemicals in it, and it's gross. And this is the pan we use to air fry. And I have to get my trusty Reynolds wrap to put down on it. Let's do that. Then you get your Pam sprayer. So when I buy food, I buy for name brand, and these are good ones. This name brand. And there's some tater rounds from me and my husband. The bag said 10 to 12 minutes. I put them on 16 just cause my husband likes them crispy, and so do I. I think I'm gonna grill out again this weekend. Meal prep a few things. More hamburgers. Well, I don't know. My husband probably don't want the same thing. I really want steak. I've not bought, if I can talk, I'm sorry. I've not bought a steak in years because we just can't afford it. It's ridiculous. I really want to make a roast too, and they're $25 a pop for just the roast meat. It's crazy, y'all, but that's why I wanted this good job. And I was right about the pay. It's almost 20, so that's the most I've ever made. So that's pretty cool. But I'm so super nervous, and I'm gonna try my best not to be stressed out, because it sounds like a stressful job. Because it's gonna be chaotic. It's gonna be loud. There's gonna be people everywhere in my way. There's gonna be little robots in my way. There's gonna be other rides in my way, other fork trucks, other rides in my way. And yeah, but I'm just gonna try my best and take my time and not hit anything, because if you hit 3 things, it don't matter what they are, you're fired. So yeah, they're strict. So yeah, that puts the stress on you anyway. But I'm gonna try my best, do my best, and make this work. And hopefully, eventually, I can officially work with my husband. But until then, I'll just do this. And I mean, I might stick with it, and maybe I'll retire from this job. You know, my mom retired at 50, but she just got, blessed, and her husband retired early, so she retired early. But she's a little bit older than her, just like my husband's older than me by 5 years. I think my stepdad's like 7 years older than her. Anyways, so, which I mean, she still works part-time as a substitute teacher because she loves children, and yeah, I didn't get that from her. My sister loves kids. She loves kids. I don't have the patience. I'll hang out with them when they get a certain age, and like, we'll have fun. I'll take them places. That's why I like hanging out with my niece and nephew. And I mean, it's a bummer we don't get to hang out with our other nephew, but that's just how it is. Certain things happen and you just don't see them anymore. But y'all, let's make this breakfast and we're gonna go shopping. I'm gonna take you with me. By the way, y'all, this real butter is a game changer. So, yeah. Kerry Gold. It's Anyway, the camera makes it. It's called Kerry Gold. Kerry, then gold. It's really good though, and I've been putting it on my English McMuffins. I put it in the pan. I'll show you too. And then I let my muffins get all buttery and golden, and then I'll put my food on top. It's really good. Just do this right here. Yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Just let her melt. I might have been a little bit too big of a square, but it'll be yummy, and it'll make my egg taste good too. Butter. Definitely should have used my bigger pan. I wasn't thinking. Side note, apparently these right here show up in your pee, and they do random drug tests. So this week, when I was at the academy, I drank the 4 little ones that I bought, and that's the last time I get to drink Alani's. So R.I.P. Alani. I cannot drink you anymore, and I'm sad about that. Oh well, they weren't good for me anyway, right? Taters almost done. I gotta hurry up, y'all. Now the sausage. And this is what they looking like. The only thing about these I don't like is all the cornmeal. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. That's on English muffins. Dang. When I wash my pans in the dishwasher, this is what happens. My pans get water trapped in them, and then they drip when I'm cooking. It's so crazy. And that's what that is. Irritating. Yeah, pans are something else I want to buy. I want to buy another size like this pan. And my husband ordered these from Walmart. I think these are the more cheaper one. Like, this brand's good, but I think this is the cheaper little model, and that's why they get water trapped in the handle. But yeah, it's so irritating. Ooh, 10 seconds. Gotta hurry. Side note, today I also have to pluck my eyebrows. They're getting pretty rough. And I also want to, what else? I thought of it and lost it. I've got to buy me an elbow pad or like some kind of little sleeve I can just slide on to protect my elbow. Because my rod that I might be riding on, it hurts my little elbow and it makes it raw, and even the side of my arm, and that's not comfortable for 8 hours, 40 hours a week, like Monday through Friday, owie poo. So I definitely gonna invest in that, and I'm pretty sure he said he didn't think my little trainer, I think he said he didn't think that'd be a problem that I could wear that. So I gotta find that too, y'all, today. And I'm buying me a Fitbit because I gotta do a lot of walking, because you gotta walk in from the parking lot. you have to walk miles just to get to the building. And then once in the building, you have to walk miles to get to your work area. And I just think it's funny how people assume they're going to have time to eat lunch because you only get 30 minutes. And the cafeteria is way far away. It's just so much easier to bring your lunch at work so you can just scarf it real quick and you can relax. And yeah, that's what I want to do, bring my lunch every day. And it's going to be something small because they don't give you a lot of time to go to the bathroom because you are timed on the rides. You can only, you have like a certain amount of work you have to do within an hour. And yeah, so it's going to be stressful, but I am getting paid the money, so I'll be able to do it. I just gotta have that confidence and just get out of my head and just focus and do it. And that's what I'm gonna do. Back to breakfast. Let's flip them. Yeah, we're gonna need some more ketchup, y'all. Sausage almost done. And then I'm gonna add the cheese and the eggs. And yes, I'm keeping the hash browns in the oven so they'll be even more crispy. And they're okay anyway. I'll show you. Crispy. It's hot. I need more pepper too. Oh, I got you sideways. Sorry. Yeah, out of pepper. Gotta write it down, y'all, or I'll forget. They done. The egg is runny, like we like it. Nice and crispy. Just added salt. It's complete. Let's eat.